Hey everybody, welcome to Vidovic Arts. I'm Josh, and today we're working on some future soldiers, Space Marines. Okay, so these guys are my Hospitaller Knights. They're not a knight as the normal Space Marine knight would be, but they are knightly. So if we look down here, we can see a pile of bits. Now, the black bits are official Games Workshop models, so we've just got a head, an arm, and a shoulder pad. Now, these models I've designed to work with the actual Games Workshop models, so you can interchange and make your own custom models, and use previous models as well. So if you wanted to use the models from the other previous video, the Spartan Marines, or the Halo Marines, they work well together. But let's just go with what we have here. So the head and let's just find a body, they work perfectly well. We can see they are neat, they sit together. The body and the legs are going to work together. I did notice one problem with the body and the legs with these models. I saw someone posting on Instagram that the body doesn't actually fit properly with the legs. I think it's just the height of this, so I'm going to change that. In the released version of this, it should be perfectly fine. Now, you can't really see the details on this just yet, but we will in a minute. I just wanted to show you this little cool fact. Here we have an arm that I have designed and printed up, and I actually had 0 measurements for this. This is all by eye, but I want to show you how insanely perfect this is. So this is the shoulder pad going onto the arm with 0 measurements. It is 1-to-1 absolutely perfect. Like, I can't explain how perfect this is. It fits amazingly. Like, if you just added glue, it would sit in there quite nice. Completely unmeasured. I'm really happy with that. So what did we do for these models? I actually pretty much used the previous models from the Halo Marines, and I've added more poses and whatnot. So we have this arm right here, for example, holding a bolt gun, and that's just one of the examples. Now, the other thing is the fact that these guys are knights. So I've gone and drawn a design, and you guys seem to like the look of it, so I went for that design, and I'm really happy with the end result. I will just quickly show you what it looks like. Here is the end result. Really happy with how this guy's turned out. I'm still going with that scheme of the rustic, terrible armor condition look. He's not really much of a medic if you look at him. So my idea is that these guys are the dudes who protect medics and, general marines. So, they've got the bolt gun and the shield to keep people back if, they've got the plague or whatever. But I'm really happy with the end result here. He looks really cool. The helmet is probably the most identifiable thing. It is clearly 150% inspired by the Teutonic Knights or the Templar Knights, depending on which you like more, I guess. Yeah, he's really cool. That helmet is usable for, you can use them on normal Marines if you wanted to. The chest piece as well is very, it's got the Hospitaller cross, or the Templar cross in the center with the wings on the outside, and it's also got a whole bunch of detail around the edge. These shoulder pads have the, they've got the little crosses, but they also have an option to have no cross. The backpack here has these little eagles. Now, these could really work for any kind of model that you were going for in any kind of chapter, I mean. So if you want to use these and nothing else, here it is. It's a really cool model. I'm really happy with this. It will fit on the normal Space Marine models. Now, these little pants down here, like the little legs, I'm not really happy with the way they've turned out, to be honest. I actually think that these guys kind of need to be Primaris Marines, just because his height, it just looks weird. I'm not happy with the height. And if I put him next to a generic Space Marine, like an official one, he's not too much taller than that official Marine, and he doesn't look very imposing. Now, if I put him next to this guy, who is probably the same height as a Primaris Marine, he looks like really, really short. I'm not happy with it. So I think that Primaris legs would be much better for this guy. and I don't really want to assemble the rest of the guys until I do make some larger legs. But this is still going to be an option for you guys to download if you want to. I will be putting a little bit more attention into Primaris legs, so technically I guess I'll be working on Primaris Marines in a way, unintentionally, but yeah, here is what you're going to be getting from the files. Now, the shield as well is a separate piece, so that arm and the shield are two separate pieces, and the shoulder pads. So if you wanted to, you could use any kind of shield you wanted to. You won't have to use this, it's not one piece. I'm really going for the customization is key, so hopefully you guys like one or two pieces from here and you can use it on your own armies. You don't have to make him one-to-one what he looks like here, but I'm actually pretty happy with how he looks. So let's have a look at how he was painted up. Now, I actually did a goof and painted this guy with the white paint instead of the cream, which was well, it's a bit of a pain. I've learnt from my lesson. I'm using the same paint scheme that I've used on the rest of these guys, pretty much, you know, working up those layers of rot and grime. I don't want to go for true rot. I don't want them to look like they're infected. I just want them to look like their armor has seen better days. And I think I've pulled it off. I think it works really well. I think it's very bordering on you know, plague infected, and that's what I want. That's really what I want. Now, one of the other things I want to do in general with these Marines is take them down the road of Nurgle. I actually want to make a bunch of Marines and then turn them to the dark side later on. So I'll make this army, and then once I'm done, I will print up some extra Marines and I'll convert them to Chaos. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Some of you are already doing this. You're printing it, you printed up a tank and you printed up dreadnoughts and you've converted them already, which I love. I love to see that stuff. So if you are printing any of these up and painting them up, make sure you post them over on Instagram and use the hashtag VidovicArts so I can have a look, and everyone else who follows that tag can too. It's really awesome to see you guys paint jobs, and I really love the conversion works. They are freaking awesome. They look really cool, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with these pieces here. There's not much more to say about him. I have learned quite a bit from making him. I really want to work on those Primaris legs just to give him a little bit more height. I don't know if I'll separate him and make a new model or just keep him as my example model. We'll see where we go with him. Overall, very happy with the end result. I think he's very cool. I can see a lot of people using these backpacks for some other Marines. That helmet as well is really cool. Hopefully I get to see some of you guys make him in general, just the whole thing. Now, the glue I used as well is crap. It's crap glue. Make sure you guys use some good glue for resin. This was printed in resin, by the way. I had some of you guys asking me whether this was resin or FDM printer, and it is resin, so that's how I'm getting this detail on the little tiny miniatures. So with my dreadnoughts, I use the FDM Ender 3, and with this I've used a photon. So just so you guys know, this is actually resin. I'm not trying to cheat you guys by saying, oh, my printer can print this and I did it in an hour, because that's how long resin printers print in. No joke. All of these parts very, very fast, very short amount of time on a resin printer. If you guys are interested in making your own armies from scratch, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Okay. One of the other things I've done is actually gone back to the models that I made a while ago and repainted all of them, just so I can have some Marines to accompany my Hospitaller Knights. I think the scheme is really cool. I haven't gone too far from what they were originally. Pretty sure they just had, instead of the white shoulder pads, they had the gold trims with the red in the center. So all I've done is painted them white and added some of that rotting look, or the metallic degradation, so they look like they've seen some better days. And obviously I've added in the insignia here and there. So I've got a whole bunch of dudes that are ready for combat. These guys were pretty much just sitting on a shelf and they were being unloved, so I've gone and given them a little bit of love. I think It's really important to keep models up to date and don't just throw them away. Otherwise, you know, you don't want your dudes just sitting around doing nothing. So here they are, and here they go. Anyway, that is the end of this model. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys make it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys make. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them specifically, but I will be working on some Space Marines. I hope to make some Assault Marines, so they shouldn't be too difficult. It's pretty much just going to be the jetpack and some chainswords, and I've already got the bolt guns done, so yeah, we can work from there. Now, that's one of the cool things I really like about these projects. You could pretty much get anything that I've worked on and customize it for yourself. And if you do that, you can share it over on Thingiverse, and you can like post a derivative, I think it is. Actually, have a look. So you can post that over on Thingiverse as a derivative. And that is pretty much where a model exists. You take it, you might take more than one model and mesh them together and make your own kind of variant of that model. And it's kind of your work, more or less. It's a shared work of a whole bunch of people's, but you can customize it yourself and do whatever you want with these. The parts are there, you can use them, and I would love to see what you guys get up to. It's really cool. That idea is just really cool. You could download some horns and add them to the helmet if you wanted to, or you could, you know, whatever. You could just go crazy, and you know, if you know how to model things, it's very important. That's one of the keys to being able to do this. But there's a whole bunch of tutorials online, and there's something like Blender is completely free, and that is really advanced for what it is. Go check it out and get into it if you're interested in doing that kind of stuff. This model is completely free in the link in the description below, so you can download it there. Otherwise, you can download it over on Patreon, and you can also support me there if you want to by pledging a couple dollars per video or per month. It's completely up to you, and you don't have to, but it's super helpful, and you'll be able to get some early access stuff and some exclusive models. Now, that is probably the end of this video, I think. I think we can end it right there. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome, everybody. See you guys.